they're used to hauling
freight. So they don't care.
So they're not very, they're not, they jam on the brakes
and
cut the cars.
Yeah.
So you kind of become like you're sleeping, and all of a sudden you feel like, bam! You're like,
yeah.
You're ready to just knock whatever's coming at you out of the way.
There's a lot. So you learn bungees are your friend.
Bungees and no slip pads.
Bungees and no slip pads.
This is Bundy, that's my brother.
Bundy, it could be your friend. I mean, if you were not doing that, Bundy. The other thing is, typically, they have clown cars. So there's a clown car, that means all the clowns live together. You all have your own room, but you live on the same car. There's a dancer. They used to be showgirls. Now they're dancer cars. There's troop cars, so the Chinese troop, the Bulgarian troop, the King Charles troop, whatever troop, typically, so they try to keep everybody together. The nice thing about that is you can walk through the vestibules of each car. So as you're traveling, you're not just stuck in your train car. You can go between cars, and that's actually one of the best things to do. We used to sit out and have vestibule parties.
Absolutely.
You just open the sides up and get the wind in your face, and it was just fantastic.
Middle America go
and everybody goes by. You've got, it's like the UN.
That's one of the things about being with Ringling Brothers is the fact that it's not just a job. It's life.
It's a life.
So you not only have to get along with the other 14 clowns you work with, you're working with people from Russia and China. So there's
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. So there's all these different cultures. And people from just everywhere around the world that you need to get along with.
One of the nice things too is the food. When you live on the train, you smell the different food as you go through. And it's fantastic and awful and fantastic on some levels. And then that's just the pie cart.
Thank you. She said that too.
Thank you.
Try the veal.
Tip your waitress.
But it's one of the other things. So you go into arenas. It's an arena show is what you're playing. So this train is going to park you in typically the worst parts of every town you live in.
They don't have train tracks in Beverly Hills.
No, or right here in the awesome part of Chicago. You are out on some god-awful train, and because you're not free, you're classified different. So they put the train, they unhook it, and then they put it on different tracks. So you always got to look. when you're crossing tracks.
Coming in and out of the train yard.
But you're out in the middle of nowhere, so you get really good. Thank goodness for cell phones. When I was on the road, we didn't have all that. Yeah, right? Yeah, or VCRs or dishes, satellite dishes.
Yeah, back in the
Okay, what I was getting at.
Right when we got out of the tent, after we left the
Tell us, Grandma, tell us.
Black and white television.
But now what they do is you get every taxi number in your phone. Like everywhere you go, you make sure you have a cab number. You make sure you have the bus route. Seriously, that's how you get around. You make sure where you're going to know where every laundry is. You're gonna, or maybe not.
They do it on the train now.
All right, come and gather around, kid.
They got laundry on the train.
Each car has a washer and dryer.
And a shower. And showers, I hear.
Yeah, showers. Showers in the car now.
And a lot has changed.
Yes, yes, Grandma.
Yeah, all right.
21st century.
Do you have to bring quarters for the laundry?
No.
No, it's free laundry.
It's not like college?
It's not like college. You can throw a quarter in it. You want to throw it in? That's a good way to make money. Say that it does cost a quarter, and you just stand there with a cup.
If you get there first, and everybody comes in and goes, "Oh my God, can you believe it? A quarter per the laundry."
This is so cheap.
Just pay it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I've been assigned. I've been assigned.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But you get your own room. So you get your own room, and it's they're bigger than they used to be. When I was on the road, they were 3 by 6. 3 feet by 6 feet.
Yeah.
Am I right? Now it's a lot different.
No, the rooms are much
bigger. They're
much bigger than 3 by 6.
Yeah.
Right.
You're still living on a train.
You're still living on a train.
It's a stateroom instead of a room.
Exactly. It's very much like that.
Exactly.
But the nice thing is,
it's all yours. You're surrounded by all your stuff. My first room was 3 by 6 as well. I would slide open the door, and there was the bed. So I'd sit down on my bed, get my knees in the room, close my door, and then slide my legs up on the bed. And this was my room right there. And I find myself giggling every once in a while because I'd be laying in bed watching TV, and this show is terrible. I want to turn on my VCR at that point, and I'd go. Where'd my remote go? But I seriously could just do this.